Hello and welcome back to another certified auto safety video. A few years ago, when I started this YouTube channel, I had a variety of different cars that I used to make videos with. One of these cars was my 458 Speciale. Honestly, this car gave me a pretty hard time. It was always broken and had huge electronic issues, so one day I decided to sell it because I was simply fed up. But there's a few days nowadays when I regret selling this car. I truly have to say it left a hole in my heart, and in today's video, we're going to try to plug this hole. Today marks the day where I purchased for myself the first ever supercar. To do this, however, we have to go all the way over to Spain. So let's go. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Marbella, Spain. I'm gonna tell you guys a quick little funny story before we go pick up my car, because it is actually going to show you people again how stupid I actually am. I found the perfect car here in Spain, Marbella. It was black on the outside, red on the inside, absolutely amazing spec, gorgeous. It was so cool that I even decided to book a 1-week vacation here in Marbella, which was honestly not very cheap. And my dad even came along with us, so the whole party is involved. And then 2 days ago, before we came here, we actually found out that the car had no papers, and it's from Lebanon, and there's like no history documented, which is terrible, you know? We can't buy a car. Yeah, no bueno, as the Spanish people would say. Eso es no muy bueno. But there might be hope. I'm having some very important business meetings with Mr. Lucas Göndle over the next few hours, and he's gonna hopefully help me organize a plan B. Something that might even be better than plan A. And with that, the hunt started for my next supercar down here in Spain, which was honestly not quite easy.
Nee, das muss perfekt sein und bis morgen gehe ich vorbei in der Früh.
It involved a lot of phone calls, a lot of angry emails, everything that you would expect a true supercar owner to do for his car. But after literally 1 day of phoning around, it seemed like we found the right car. I organized payment and transport, and with that, we only had to wait until the next day we can finally pick up my next supercar. Alright ladies and gentlemen, car is scheduled to arrive pretty soon, so Celine and me, we're gonna drive out of the hotel to a bigger parking spot where we can hopefully unload the car. Got license plates and everything with me. Gonna hop in the rental car really quick and then drive up there. Honestly, I'm very nervous. I don't know when I've been this nervous last time. Nice little M5 as a rental car. Just kidding, it's a normal 5 Series, but can't really tell the difference because nowadays the M5 looks the same as a normal 5 Series, which is a bit sad, but whatever. Alright, the closer we get to the car, honestly, the more shaky I get. I can't really wait to see it. I've never seen it before. Car is already paid. The only thing left to do is pick it up and then test it to see if we made the right choice, which honestly I think we did, but still can't jinx it. We are still in Marbella, which honestly is a very beautiful city, but it is very crowded, first of all, and second of all, is actually pretty bad considering criminals and everything. So I'm a bit stupid for actually taking my watches and everything, because last year, you guys know my friend Ulle, he's been here last year, and this guy got robbed everything he had with him, and he had watches, he had shirts, he had shoes, everything he had, even his underwear got stolen last year, all totaling to a total of 350,000 euros.
Ouch.
Yes, no insurance, nothing, never got anything back. That's Ulle's luck for you guys, and I honestly hope the same thing doesn't happen to me. Last day here anyway, so made it through pretty safe so far. I don't want to jinx it, so I'm just gonna shut up. After buying the we're gonna have to drive 3 days back. After buying the mystery car, we're gonna have to drive around 3,000 kilometers back with it, which is insane. We're gonna take like 3 to 4 days. But I'm honestly very excited for this road trip. I just really hope the car is good, to be honest. I never saw it. I know it's probably not the best thing to buy such a car like this without even seeing it, but it was so hard to get the car as well after the previous one turned out to be not so good. It was not easy finding something similar here in Spain. We can only pray and hope it's good. It is also the first supercar that I truly bought for myself, from my company and everything, which obviously is thanks to you guys. So I want to give a quick shout out to you guys. Thanks to everybody, you know, supporting us by watching the videos, liking, subscribing and buying the merch. Obviously this helps the most. As a little thank you, also we have a new merch shop now available in my shop, like a little summer drop, which is the shorts and caps and shirts, because you guys always wanted caps. We brought you guys some new caps for this summer, so you also look fly. And as a second thank you, I'm gonna drive the absolute out of the car. I guess I don't really have to say this because I'm kind of known for doing this, but giving it back to you guys. I'm gonna try to make the best possible videos with this vehicle, which honestly I'm very excited about. So thank you to everybody who supports us through the years. Started this channel 3 years ago, and honestly I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, we're so proud of you.
Employing 2 of my best friends, currently also in the process of employing a 3rd friend of mine. Honestly, this is the best thing. I have a 6 shop now, beautiful girlfriend.
Oh.
So thank you to everybody. 2 more minutes until we arrive at our meeting spot. I'm getting so nervous I can't even think properly anymore. And also later today, Gabriel and the others arrive because they're gonna join us on a road trip back home. It's gonna get even better. See you guys in a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can probably already guess, the Cayenne is not mine. What's inside here is actually mine. Plan is to unload the car, and then obviously we have to test the car because these mountains in Spain, they're calling me. Look how beautiful it is actually. Such a nice day. It's so insanely hot. So if the car survives today, I think it should survive everything. Also, quick shout out to Ego Cars at this point before we show you the car, because it was honestly a pain in the ass to get the car down here. First of all, it was a pain in the ass to organize the car. They recently just purchased it for themselves. The car is not 100% perfect. They would have needed like 1 more week to make it perfect. It has a small scratch on the front bumper and on the rim, but I said I just need it right away because we're gonna drive back home tomorrow. It was also not easy to get the car down here, but yeah, we made it. And I think I'm talking too much, so I'm just gonna shut up and I'm gonna show you the car right now. Let's go. Alright, we had to move spots here really quick because it was pretty busy on the other side, but here it is. This is my Ferrari F12. Ever since I sold the Speciale, I kind of want a Ferrari back again. In the end, they do build good cars. I just really think I was unlucky with the Speciale. So, one more chance for Ferrari F12. This car is gonna be an absolute rocket. V12 under the hood. I'm gonna show you guys in a second. V12, baby. Beautiful engine. And the good thing about this car is the engine is where it's supposed to be, which is in front of me. So if it blows up, I can actually see it, which is perfect. 700 something horsepower, so this car is supposed to be quick. And it sounds amazing, especially with a proper exhaust on the car, which obviously we have to do. Speaking about modifications, the car already has Novitec wheels and Novitec springs, which is very stupid because I actually already bought suspension for the car, so I can send back the other suspension because we already have one inside. Gonna lower it a little bit though. I love it. And it's also a really good time to buy these right now. You can get these for a very good price. And I do think that they're gonna hopefully go up in value because, like I always said, in my mind, this thing is the best thing coming out of the Ferrari gates over the last few years. And I think it looks actually better than the A12. A12 looks very modern, but this is just classic in my mind. Everything just looks very well proportioned.
Yep.
Yeah, they're just gonna look sexy as sliding around the corners. Good thing about this car, rear-wheel drive, obviously. Engine in the front, I think it's gonna go sideways pretty well. That's also one of the reasons why I always wanted an F12, because in my mind, it's supposed to be like the BMW of Ferrari. You know, dual clutch transmission, rear-wheel drive, engine in the front. I do think I can probably throw this around. It's very similar to my M3. I'm gonna find out in a few seconds, I guess. Inside, obviously, we also have to show you this. Pretty basic. The other one, which we initially found, was honestly a bit cooler. It was red on the inside. But I guess we can change that somehow. It's not ugly, but also probably not the best interior design. But it's not about the interior, it's about the V12. Another good feature about the F12, you have so much space for stuff.
For my stuff.
For your stuff, which is gonna be amazing for road trips. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a quick sound check because you guys are gonna have to listen to that V12 and then gonna see how the F12 drives. If I did a good purchase or if I'm just a stupid idiot. Let's go. Perfect. All right, let's jump in the car and then we go. Roads here are so slippery, which is gonna be a good thing, I guess. Okay, so the car goes sideways. It is a bit, we're gonna have to find out properly later, but so far it seems to be pretty fun. Bro, it's so cool driving around Spain with a Ferrari. You know what I missed about the Speciale? And what this car has is just the way it screams at you. Obviously right now we still have the stock exhaust and everything, But once we get a proper exhaust, which Austin from Valvetronic has already sent us something, this thing is gonna sound insane. And the downshifts and everything, the way the car behaves is just so different with a Ferrari compared to everything else. And that's also why I like Ferraris and everything a bit more than Lamborghinis, because the Lamborghinis, they do feel a little bit like an R8 and everything, so it's very similar. With the Ferrari, it's just a very unique driving experience, which you don't have with any other car brand. The car does have 40,000 kilometers on it already, which is not a lot for a normal car. For a Ferrari, it is definitely more on the upper side, but I don't think that it's a negative thing, because normally, in my mind, the more you drive a car, the more reliable it's supposed to get. So we'll see if my theory is true with this car, hopefully. I mean, you guys don't have to forget, I do have to drive 3,000 kilometers back with this. So
Yep.
also I can't like fully send it today. And I can't destroy the tires at least. Everything else does feel very similar to the Speciale. Obviously they're like the same era of Ferrari. The last like true Ferraris, I would say. The good thing about the F12 compared to the 458 is that it's more suitable for not only like road trips, but also for daily driving. This car is way more comfortable. You have way more room, everything. I like this here.
Yeah.
It's so cool about the F12. It's just way more practical, which is not a bad thing, to be honest.
Oh, straszne.
Car feels really good. It's obviously, it has like 4 cylinders more than a Speciale, so it also is way quicker than a Speciale. And it sounds good.
Yeah.
Bro, this is gonna be so good with the proper exhaust. Especially the downshifts.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the best Sonic car I own. I already know it. It's gonna be sick. We're gonna have a good time with this car, that's for sure.
Das Gefühl gerade.
Bro, it feels incredibly fast, this car. I'm so happy so far. I don't know if it's the tires or the road surface, but something here sometimes is really slippery, insanely slippery. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this country here. It's pretty far away from home, that's one thing. But I do think it's worth coming down here. I'm having the best time of my fucking life.
Jetzt weiß ich dafür, was das ist. Oh. Jesus.
Yeah, this car drives very similar to my M3, which is actually funny to say. And I mean it in the best way possible. Obviously it's a bit different because we're sitting so far behind, because the engine is taking up so much space in the front. But the way how it handles the slides and everything, and just great. Many people said that the F12 doesn't handle as good as the A12, which obviously I understand the A12 is a more modern car, but for me, this is perfect. It goes sideways, it's very predictable. I still need to get used to it a little bit, but it's just so much fun.
And it's so beautiful here.
And
It's like an A. Yeah.
Oh, this road here is insane.
Oui.
I do need to wash my tires, otherwise
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so screwed. This car just has something that the Speciale didn't have, which so far seems to be a fully functioning electronic system and punch of the V12, which helps it go sideways even in second gear properly. Okay, something is smoking. Quite a lot, to be honest. I think it's the brakes. We're gonna cool down the car a little bit. Okay. I really hope it's just the brakes. Because the temperature and everything seems to be good. I really hope it's just the brakes, but so far the smoke seems to have stopped, which is good. I guess it was the brakes or something from going sideways. Seems to be good again though. Check the tires really quick and then we can... Okay, so far I really have to say I do love this car. We had one quick little error message because of the catalytic converters for some reason. I'm gonna throw them out anyway probably, so good. I don't 100% trust this car yet. I can feel it. I think I know why the brakes were so hot. The ESC is trying to play with the car a little bit too. ESC deactivado. But we also need the other deactivado. How do I deactivado stability control? I can feel it's trying to stabilize it. That's why the brakes were smoking so much. So we do have a nice little check engine light, which I have no idea why. A bit annoying. I should have taken the Kali with me. I mean, the car still likes it, so fuck it. One thing that's very cool about Ferraris, very similar to the M3s and everything, if you are standing still and you just drop the pedal, it's gonna do a little burnout for you, just like I did right here, which is perfect for turning around. Actually, it's the recommended way of turning around with a Ferrari, in case you guys didn't know. The car's arrived so far. Yeah, I think as much as I would like to test the car a bit more, my tires are losing some patches already. Not the best anymore. But I do have to say, look at that, the C down there, Ferrari down here, Celine over here, Marbella down there. May not be 100% perfect, this car, but so am I. I'm also not perfect, so it is a very good match. And I do think we're gonna have some incredible adventures with it. It's time to go back into the city and maybe we can enjoy this day a little bit more. So far it's really, really good. Costa del Sol, Ferrari, check engine light. What more do you need really to enjoy your life? Guys, I can't explain how happy I am right now. This is making me not even nervous. I'm used to it already at this point. It would have been a surprise if I would have had a car with no check engine light, honestly. It's probably from the catalytic converters or something. We made it back into the city. We had a little side quest, which you're gonna see in the next video, which was absolutely terrible. I do have to say, I absolutely love this car. It honestly drives amazing. Balance and everything is perfect. And so far I don't regret it, which is something new for me buying cars. So many supercars down here, sports cars. I would say it's probably more than in Saint-Tropez even, which is crazy. But yeah, right now I just want to get a nice little spot at the beach. Look at this.
Like LA.
Definitely feels like LA, yeah. Can't wait to properly test out this car. Today it was honestly a bit easy. I didn't want to crash it on my first day of driving. The main factor is that I still have to drive it 3,000 kilometers back home, which with a broken car would honestly be not so good. But I do already feel that this car it's giving me a good feeling. I feel very safe driving it, which is always perfect. Many people said it's like very unstable in the corners, which I don't really feel that way. I do really think it's set up very good. It's not a very stiff suspension, it is pretty soft, which is typical for a Ferrari, but I think especially for like these roads that I'm taking and everything, it's gonna be absolutely great. We're gonna do road trips with it, we're gonna obviously drift it, we're gonna slide it, we're gonna modify it. This car is gonna be
An all-rounder.
an all-rounder, yeah, truly. All we have to do is make it back home, and you guys are gonna see that in the next video. For now, I just wanna find a nice little spot. I have to force myself so hard to not drift this car because it is so insanely slippery. It's just so easy to do it. I have way too much fun with this car, honestly.
Yeah.
This is going to be so rowdy once we have an exhaust and everything.
And the people like it.
Bro, this car is way too much fun. It's like an F80 with a V12, which is a very sick combination. And with that, we even found our last goal for today, which is beautiful sea.
Wunderschön.
Fortunately, we can't park right at the sea because everything is full, but I count it as a win. We tested the car is great. I even got to drive it somewhat to the sea, and it's just absolutely beautiful here. What a nice day comes to an end. So I'm gonna go grab some dinner now with Celine and my dad. And then tomorrow we're gonna have a big road trip back home. So stay tuned for part number 2 of this adventure. I hope you guys enjoy the car as much as I do. This is gonna be a great addition to the channel. And I honestly am very happy and grateful for you guys. Thank you guys again for making this possible. This car looks 10 out of 10. I love you guys. And I hope you guys like the car as well. Can't wait to fully send it. I see you guys again in the next video very, very soon. Peace out.